Orlando has long been known as the City Beautiful, also known as the City with a
Sound. Live on stage, the sound.
Orlando!
Show, is they ready?
You mean to say that's the best you can do?
Come up with something you live.
Almost anybody could do better than that.
You know? Okay, the sound of Orlando!
Show.
Lock this down like it's supposed to be.
On your FM dial.
Is to trying to hold this up. What's going on, party people? What's going on? You're back with the Sound of Orlando show, man. We're back. It is a Wednesday. I'm happy to say my Lakers came back, and did what they needed to do to make sure everything was everything. It's great to see, like I said, the playoffs going and happening right now, man. It's a good feel-good type of thing going on when we got some good playoffs going on. So shouts out to the NBA for all that. Also want to say shouts out to all my peoples that have been sending prayers. I'm dealing with being under the weather, if you will, and so I'm trying to get back. Looking forward to it. Also, down the line, this Saturday, Memorial Day weekend, you can find me at the Iron Cow. I will be in the heart of Orlando, Milk District, for my man's video release party. Shout out to Jay Terra. Shout out to Lavendi. I will be on the ones and twos doing my thing in a rare appearance. Some of it is by my doing. I did the DJ living in the clubs my entire life. I'm not trying to do that. So when I do come out, I like to represent and do what I do best. If you haven't heard me DJ before, if you're not listening to 98.5 The Wire on Saturday nights at 11, this will be a great time to come check your boy at the Iron Cow in the heart of Orlando. I will be on the ones and twos, rare appearance, and I will be playing hip hop like you've never heard before. Now, my next guest, one of the very elements in Orlando is our history of pirate radio. If you don't know who this man is yet, he is one of the pioneers when it comes to not only playing local music and giving people an opportunity, a platform, but he had his own show. He was doing his thing for a long time, very rooted in Orlando's hip hop scene and culture. Every time I think of him, I think of the old Shabba Ranks and Cocoa Tea. Them a call us pirates. Them a call us illegal broadcasters. Just because we play what the people want. Y'all know what time it is, man. My brother, Ill MC, Ill Cannabis producer. He's out here, man, helping the people them feel better. If you're suffering from PTSD, suffering from anxiety, suffering from all kinds of things, this brethren will definitely bless you with some high velocity trees to calm your pain. There's so many things he's got his hands in. He does food out in the parks. You can find him. He'll have all his information for you, man. I mean, this man just does it all. I don't know when he stops. He's kind of like myself. We're always busy. We're always trying to push the envelope forward. This is what we call family. This is our city, our story, and our motherfucking sound. Give it up for my brother, my brethren, Mr. Lowball.
Damn, son. Yo, I've never had an intro like that in my motherfucking life. Word. That was the dopest shit ever.
Man, bro.
Word up. What's up, my brother? How's everything?
Man, good, bro. We've been talking about this shit for a long time, and now we're finally
Right,
doing it.
right. Yeah, this
It's
is
a
some real
beautiful
family
thing.
shit here, bro. This is some deep shit right here. Yo, Jesse Jazz, what up, homie? What up, fam? Yo,
Jesse on the
Jazz,
check-in.
yo, he was doing our flyers back 20-some years ago. He been ill with it. He been slapping this shit out, bro.
Dude,
Oh
he's the
man, if y'all don't
Shaolin
know who
monk of
DJ Jesse
flyers.
Jazz is, if y'all don't know who DJ Jesse Jazz is, you ain't probably went to a club. Word. You probably ain't go to no clubs.
He
Dead
is the
ass.
Shaolin monk of graphic design in the
For
city.
real, that
You
man been
already know.
smacking out our flyers for years. That man is ill. Word.
Man, welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you, brother. I feel blessed to be on it. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. I love your support. I love your energy when it comes to the show. You know, you're always there. You're always trying to spread the word. I believe that is not only important for our city and our story, but it's just important to see what this show is for a lot of people. I remember when we finally caught up after years of not maybe talking to each other,
Right?
you know, and I was able to conversate with you for just like fucking 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I realized how heavy this show is for a lot of people. Because we've all been in like the fucking cabin.
I'm top
forever.
fan, bro. What you talking about? I'm top fan. That's just it right there on my name, bro. I'm top fan of this show. Fuck out of here. It's necessary, bro. This shit is necessary as pirate radio was, bro. And thanks for that shout out. But I gotta give a shout out to my brother NSX, Maze, and Copperfield. Cause man, without them, they plugged me into this shit, man. You gotta remember there was Dog Man out there first, man. It was Orlando, some serious deep shit, man. It was Dog Man, then K95 Live. You know, Dog Man was playing all the local, you know, Southern rappers and stuff like that. It was just that 95 Live, we expanded a little further, you know, play all
right. No, shout out to Dog Man because Dog Man, I DJ'd on his pirate radio and I was the lone guy spinning hip hop on there. But that's what they wanted because once again, our city is so diverse. A lot of times we tend to go into our own sides of things, not realizing that we all grew the same way. We just like more than someone else may like the other. But we all listen to all. If you grew up in Florida, there's no fucking way you ain't listen to all of it.
For real, there ain't no way you ain't listening to Granddaddy South, bro. I'm sorry.
There ain't no way.
There ain't no way in hell. You live here, bro, the right times. There ain't no way in hell you ain't listening to Granddaddy South.
Right. So, before we get, into what we got going on right now, as I see the trees blaze, let's start going into your past and start talking about how you got to Orlando and how you got into this thing of ours of hip hop.
So I was like, I went to art and design in Manhattan. So I went to school at Prince Poe, Kwame, Pharoah Monch, Prodigy, all these cats. We all from around the way in Queens, man. Like these dudes is real serious rappers and shit. And I'm around these cats. Shout out to Mikey D and Prince Poe, my two tanks. Like I'm around these cats constantly. So like it wasn't my thing. I'm just always around hip hop artists, always constantly. I was just blessed to be in that situation.
Right.
Man, after all these years of being around them, I left New York after college, bro. I got to Florida on a vacation, and the weather caught me. That was it. It was a wrap. I lived here.
It was a wrap.
I lived here.
So what year did you touch down?
I say that the year MC Hammer came out with Can't Touch This. Dude, my life a blur. I got 30 years of partying on these cats, bro, and being in clubs, you heard? I don't let me go by music. Can't Touch This. I'll never forget. I was in 102 Jams. I'm in a rental car, just leaving the airport, trying to find everything in Orlando. Hey, can't touch this. Can't touch this. Like another 10 minutes later, can't touch it. I'm like, man, fuck.
Man, you ain't lying. Music is landmarks, man. I remember a lot of things through music, and I remember that era, that particular year. Now that you say that, and that was the year of the Church Street Exchange.
Man, look, they had an arcade.
The Exchange, man.
Paramore was popping.
Paramore,
Touch
of Class.
Yep. All that shit on the other side of the tracks was popping, bro.
Yeah,
it was popping. I'm going to Pinky Lee's. I'm hanging out at the Fat Girl Club with that dog Cozy Inn and all that shit, man. Yo, I'm everywhere and all that though, bro. They don't know, man.
Those are great years for Orlando and the rebellion that had begun as far as like the music scene out here, and the groups started kind of forming and the clans started building.
Dude, it was nice. I got here. The shit was beautiful. People was rapping. I could tell who was from New York because they still had on Timbs and jeans. I'm like, nigga, I'm buying shorts. It's 90s. You heard, son?
Right.
And then, what was that? They had the Haven. They had a couple little shits. UCF used to do UCF. Yeah, they used to do their little freestyle shit. There was a little lot of shit.
Shout out to Jesse. He said, "What about the haunted house? Who's it?
Terror on Church Street.
Terror on Church Street. Yes, right on the corner.
You're talking to Orlando Mac, bro. He said Terror on Church Street.
There used to be a line around the corner for years.
Shout out to my first baby Mars. I met my first Florida baby Mars at Terror on Church Street.
Shit. Man, Terror on Church Street.
Yes,
right. Downtown was popping at that time, even though there was no hip hop clubs out there.
None.
We were out there fucking like, man, fuck all y'all. We out here.
Dude, I
this is what we're doing.
Like, I was going to raves at Firestone and going to the Edge and shit, going to facades because there was no fucking hip hop clubs back then.
None. Well, none downtown.
Not downtown.
They didn't want.
They had like the hole in the wall and shit like that. But yeah,
they didn't want us downtown at all.
Not at all. They still.
It was a black boycott for a lot of years down there. And any hip hop was considered ghetto music.
Yeah.
They didn't want that down there. But there was one club that kind of every now and then would do things, which was, I believe at that time, was Deco's.
Deco's or Zuma Beach or whatever.
Zuma Beach. Yeah, Zuma Beach.
Deco's. They had like 50 names. Yeah.
Yeah. And then slowly but surely the Social started doing shit. Sapphire Supper Club. Yeah.
Yep. Social. Yep.
And
what was that one that did Reggae on the Roof upstairs from Knock Knocks around by the library?
You talk? Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
From Icons and all of that. We started getting little spots because we had Icons. The Firestone.
Jesse Jazz. What's that spot that was over there on Magnolia?
Yeah, man. Reggae on the Roof.
It was on the roof. The club was downstairs. I forgot what it was, man, because we did our first performance as a group with Shaq out there in that club, and it was a pretty dope ass spot for that period. I think the club aspect is still there.
Oh boy, Okito just hit me with it.
Cairo, yeah. But it was named something else. It was named something else before that. Yeah,
Okito, that man, boy. Big shout out to the Paradox unit. Big shout out to Realm
Paradox.
Z. Big shout out to Realm Z. Y'all forgot about Maximilian, bro. Rest in peace, Big Will. Word up, man. Big shout out to the Warheads, man. What y'all forgot, man? Orlando super deep with this shit.
Yes, man.
Man.
AKA Lounge was
AKA Lounge.
Once that came in effect, man, it gave a lot of people, like you said, Knock Knock. A lot of people don't know about Knock Knock. Yab Yums.
Yab Yums, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man, my boy Swan Burger. You said Yam Yums. I automatically thought about Swan Burger. Big shout out to Swan Burger, my man.
Kit Kat Club.
Kit Kat. Wow, shit.
And Barbarella's.
Barbarella's my shit. They just opened Barbarella's back up. They changed the name back.
Isn't that crazy? After all these years, man, we used to tear that motherfucker down, bro.
Oh, yeah, man.
Thursday nights, that was our spot.
Yeah, man. Back then, we was out 6 days a week in the club.
Bro. Monday was the only day we slept.
We had the radio, you DJing. This shit going on, man, like 6 days a week out here, man. 6 days a week, people didn't understand the nightlife we had. It might seem like it closed early, but shit be popping.
Shit was
if
popping,
right, people shit be popping.
I think probably for 20 years of my life, the only time I was ever home was Monday.
All right. The only day shit ain't over Monday.
The first for 14, all probably about 26. 30 really, but 26 heavy, non-stop. Just I'm out.
Even the other side of town, they even by UCF, they had Calico Jacks open. Shit was popping in a little club right across the street for Calico Jacks. Man, there was shit going on every day but Monday. You dead ass right. That was the day you see everybody struggling, trying to eat some food and catch up, put some nourishment back in their body, so they
can sleep back on the grind. Sleep. Man, we were up all day, all night long.
Yeah, that was some wild shit. Oh, big shout out to Mercedes. I remember you had Mercedes on a couple weeks ago, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mercedes.
Shout out to Mercedes, man. I can't forget nobody in Orlando, B. That's my memory bank. This is all started for me.
So you get down here, and are you seeing the pirate radio aspect already in effect? I know it wasn't in effect, but I'm just saying as the years go on.
When I got here, I'm fucking around with music. I'm recording some shit. I know a bunch of people Full Sail. Like, I ain't no song maker, bro. I'm not like them other rappers, bro. I ain't making no fucking song, bro. They ain't happen. I ain't getting no top 10 hit, bro. That ain't what I do. You want to get embarrassed, I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings, bro. If it's off the dome shit, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. That's my job. I stay in my lane. I don't pretend I can make hits and nothing, but once in a while I'll record some shit, and due to you super ass producers and engineers, y'all make it sound like it was a fucking song. So and then bam, I'm doing this, and that's what's happening in Copperfield and XX. They just starting their shit going on, and then we just happen to link all at the same time. So it's like I'm doing the music aspect.
How'd you meet NSX?
Dude, I fucking sent that nigga a song. Next thing you know, we all partners, B.
Really?
I'm doing like that. Yeah, I sent him a song like, yo, play this shit, my nigga. You heard? Man, he played that shit like, but no. He kept playing that shit like, yo, the fuck is this nigga? Yeah, I'm calling him a couple. Until them niggas for like 2-3 days. Next thing you know, I'm at the radio station, Bad Bomb. Next thing you know, it's over, bro. It's me, Copperfield, and the Sex and the Maze, man. Big shout out to Amaze, man. My man in Trinidad holding it down, bro.
Where was the first? Where was the first studio at?
The first one was in an apartment. Second one was my blurred memory. I don't remember if it was like Goldenrod and Loma or the one we had on Fairbanks at I-4. I think it was the one we had right by FBI, Fairbanks Inn. It ain't there no more either. That building gone. Fairbanks Inn used to be off I-4 Fairbanks. So we had a radio station there. That's where Channel 9 News came and interviewed motherfuckers, bro. Leslie Gale. You heard?
Damn.
Let me tell you some real shit, bro. They called us on the phone, told us they want to interview us. And we're like, all right, whatever. Don't tell nobody where we at. Only you and one cameraman could come. We like, whatever, man. We didn't think they gonna. Man, them people follow the rules in the whole nine. And then she called us meager. That's the one thing I remember. She said, with a meager group of 4, when I'm watching the news, I'm like, bitch, we ain't meager. That was my whole bad. I should have been mad, bro. We got interviewed on the news. Shit was dope. Yeah.
So okay. So stop right here. Because when I got with Copperfield and NSX.
Where was what? We was at Publix? We was in Colonial? Where was our station at? We was on top of the Blue Room, or we was in Colonial, or we was on Robinson?
Y'all had a spot. When I got with y'all had a spot over there off of Robinson and Orange.
No, Robinson. Yeah, I remember the one.
Downtown in the building.
I got locked up at that bitch. FCC locked me up in that son of a bitch. I hate that building.
I'm thinking it was like Dogman shit over there off of OBT and the little strip office over there by the hotel. I'm thinking it's gonna be something like that. Nigga, this nigga walks me in. We walk up the elevator. He's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Damn." It was a lawyer office. I'm like, that. He's like, "Yeah, we need to make sure the lawyer is straight." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then we get into the fucking room, and I'm like, "Yo, this shit is dope."
Yeah. Let me tell you something about them cats. Yo, Copperfield, And goddamn NSX was so fucking goddamn smart, bro. They man, this is like when internet was mad slow. Motherfuckers had to read still. You heard? Talking about pre-T1 connection, man. We was on ICQ and shit like that, man. Motherfuckers don't know about shit like that. That was our real-time chat, ICQ. So motherfuckers studying.
Shit, I don't even know. I mean, I ain't even go front. Like, I know about none of that.
I said that's before AIM. ICQ was like right before AIM, the AOL, Instagram, instant messaging and shit.
Okay. So for those that don't know,
we go to video shops getting wires and shit, man. These motherfuckers, we all learned how to put up our own antennas, everything, bro, cutting everything out. Learn how to get the right wires, run that shit through the walls in the building, man. Don't think that motherfuckers had bread and we was just gonna pay people for that. Nah, man, this shit that motherfuckers learned, they taught us. I mean, we all had to learn this shit together. You see, it's like fucking as soon as the sun go down, we on top of a building erecting a fucking antenna. Cause we just lied to the goddamn dude we rented from, talking about we just an internet station. We ain't trying to let them know we like a real station too. So
Jesse said, don't get too crazy. Don't get Vlad on him. We ain't getting Vlad on him. I got you, Jesse. We got you. But no, like, for those that don't know what ICQ, tell them what that is. Tell them
it's like basically it's instant chat. It's like how people was doing AIM and how niggas just like text now, back and forth on Messenger or whatever. ICQ was just another platform to have a real-time chat with somebody on the computer.
Got you. Okay.
So this right before or right when T1 connection was coming out and shit like that. You know, we 2G cats, bro. We still most people were still running on dial-up or some other shit. A lot of people had net zero, the free fucking internet with the banners, you know what I'm saying? With the ads and shit. So a lot of people was running on shit like that. Motherfuckers running to get AOL fucking free disc. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just going on top of that. They just pirating AOL disc to get time online.
So that's crazy. I mean, when we're talking about pirate radio and the idea of the connection that you guys had whenever it was on, it was clear. I grew up downtown, so for me, it was always like it was there. And then I remember moving to the east side, and it was a little fuzzy then, but it was still there. I could still hear it. And
NSX was a genius, bro, with that shit. And Copperfield was a super duper fucking businessman. Yeah, like if you got a bit, the two of them together. Plus, I'm just a wild card. The Maze, he do his thing. Them two right there, it's like for that clear signal, with so many trial and errors of us putting up antennas, getting in the car, driving to see how far this shit signal, coming back to adjust this shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like going to the library, son, all day long. If you ain't get the right information the first time, we gotta go back to the library. Like we were 3 different cars going in 3 different directions, calling each other, see how this shit sound, telling each other how far away. That's how much trouble we went through to make sure y'all can hear
it. That's money. That was amazing that you guys. I don't, I'm pretty sure you do because you get it, but I don't think people realize what y'all went through to help the city be heard. Like that, y'all played everybody.
Everybody, bro. Shout out to Smiles and Southside.
Y'all played everyone. And for those that don't know what we're talking about 95 Live.
Raw 94, 95 Live, 93 Dance. Then we done broke it down to like subsidiaries and shit. Motherfuckers, bro. You serious? Yo, that's what I tell you about Copperfield. He was so fucking smart. He's like, man, fuck just hip hop. He had the vision, man. He's doing drum and bass, fucking techno, man. Man was so fucking smart. Man, I could just say I was glad to be a part of all of that. Cause really, them two fucking evil geniuses, Copperfield and NSX, motherfuckers, but they had to have me in the maze to execute the plan. You need your 2 evil geniuses and your 2 evil guys. That's it. So then you got these fuckers. You got an enterprise now. Man, shout out to fucking Orlando Source, Julia Beverly. Man, we had the Orlando Source Awards here downtown. In case nobody, man,
Man, talk about it. And that's crazy when you think about that. Because I talked to Julia, I talked to Mercedes, I'm talking to you, and we're talking about the links of all of us out here trying to push the independence or the representation of our city when there were things already in place that did not support us at all.
Already there. We had everything we needed then.
Right.
Everything, bro. We had all the clubs. After all them years, you was here when there was no hip hop downtown. We got it there. Shit was in place. We had the radio stations, bro. All of that shit, man. I was fucking with Johnny Magic for no reason for 106.7, man. Fuck out of here. For no reason, because we was in place with each other. But motherfuckers was not supporting the whole program about it. Everybody was so individualistic on how they was approaching that, because it was it seemed like a whole Lou Pearlman cult of motherfuckers just snatching from Orlando, snatching little teeny pieces, becoming like parasites to Orlando, actually becoming a cancer to the whole shit we built. Because they didn't see the whole shit we went through before. All they seen was Lou Pearlman come through and snatch up and get some bread. Everybody's, oh shit, there's some money left. Hang on, fucking like a bunch of savages. They're fucking sick, bro. So savage, they ripped apart a whole culture.
Y'all had 102 Jams scared.
Oh, nah, though, man, fucking gang. Because Nasty was with us, Caesar was with us. All right. Khaled don't rap us, but Khaled was with us. Hey, nigga, the heavy hitters, nigga, Caesar, Nasty. Man, come on, you wrong. God damn, man. Oh, man, we had some heavy hitting DJs.
Heavy hitting artists, period.
Period, bro. Period, dude. We had Smiles and Cats, bro. We had every fucking thing going on. And, yo, I swear, man, everybody turned to the Lou Pearlman cult. They said, oh, I'm a snatch piece. Oh, I'm a snatch piece. Oh, I'm a snatch piece. But they ain't give nothing back. Come on, man. Come on, Khaled don't even rap us. How the fuck you don't rap Old Town, bro? How? That's fuck. Yo, it is. How you call it? It's geographically impossible, my nigga. Fuck out here.
Well, shout out to DJ Slick. Shout out to DJ Slick on the check-in, man.
All right, DJ Slick, what up, homie?
Man, so talk about the FCC arrested your ass. I didn't hear that story.
Let me tell you something about it. I'm up in the studio. This ain't the first encounter with the FCC. This is why we have many bills. Man, look, I'm in there. I'm trying to set, look, this is how fucking sometimes we be lit. I'm trying to set up Winamp for a playlist so I can get to the club, my nigga. I got some trees right here in my pocket. I mean, kids like 3 ticks with me. I got my brother with me, man. I'm about to leave. I set everything up on auto, bro. I'm about to leave over the door. Bam! It's like 5 bags, few OPDs. I'm just like, they was like, was you just on the radio? I'm like, nah. Of course, and so on and so forth. They pulled out some little thing, McJagger, that like broke. There's some Men in Black shit that broke down like where the shit was coming from. Damn. And then for the first time I got hustled by niggas like, yo, can you shut this? Nigga was like, who owned it? They got panicked. The first nigga I could think of that was famous in Orlando, I said, yo, T-Mac. I was like, I work for T-Mac.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't think of nobody else because I was like, yo, I love Shaq. Fuck out here. I was like, T-Mac, because I think it was one night I remember we in the club with T-Mac. He's the only nigga that didn't drink it nothing. I was like, all right, nigga. I don't trust you already. So that, going back to that, I said, these niggas put us a little machine, like, oh yeah, it's the location, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. First time I got bamboozled, I was like, well, you not turn this off and shit. Like, bro, trying to oblige the situation, man. Turn it off there. It's like, yeah, only a person knows how to own and operate this equipment. We know how to shut this down. End of story, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Orlando history right here, man. You better ask somebody.
Yo, shout out to my people. Yo, 1010. Yo, these my people. Shout out to my people. Yeah, look. You don't have no idea, bro. Man, Copperfield, and the Sex, and the Maze, and bro, Firestone. Man, there's stories I can't talk about because it's got to be on that shit, that VH1 shit, man. All of us got to be on the fucking thing because I ain't talking about shit without certain people present. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's side of the story relevant. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But shit,
shout out to my man Comatose.
Yo, Comatose the king. Yo, come on.
Man.
They fucking with the live one.
This is history right here, man. I mean, like you said, there's so much that people were a part of trying to make things happen for the city. And like I said, I mean, people were young. We get it. And maybe, you know, hindsight is 20/20, man. But the gravity of what you guys were able to do, and just looking back to help people, inevitably, it helped you. But you were helping other people at the same time. And I know for a fact, all y'all had clicks. But y'all didn't, when it came to that, you guys said, fuck that. The radio is the vehicle for the entire city.
Radio was our family, bro. We slept in each other's cribs. We drove each other's cars. We wore each other's jackets, nigga. That was we family, bro. Everything else was secondary.
Right.
This was like we like Voltron beat. One of us gotta be there making that shit happen. And it's like shit, 3 of us gonna put one under pressure. Somebody gonna be there and somebody gonna be responsible, bro. Because it ain't just for us. Yeah, it's for us, but not really. See, this is how I see your show, bro. This is how I see your motherfucking show. You ain't doing this just for you. It's helping you, but it's really a vehicle for everybody here to find, like, fuck, we can get back together again.
Right. We could talk about...
Lou Pearlman's going. We can get back together again. Let's get this fucking money, son. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck that pervert. Anyway, you're right. The brains of it all is in the people, the power of the people. This show can't exist without our city. And so this is why, you know, things like what you guys did, and I can't say it enough. Shout out to Okito on the check-in, man. He said my favorite time in Orlando was 95 Live on the air, and he's absolutely right. Like there was a vibe in the city at that time that it just felt like we had our identity engraved in the soil, and it allowed all of us. I remember hearing Warheads. I remember hearing, people from the West Side. I remember Granddaddy South. I remember hearing all of us. The Few, all of us. We were all getting our due as a collective out here, which once again, it's a fucking shame that 2021, we're still not being represented by people that benefit off of this fucking city. Like, they're not talking about us and they fucking benefit.
That makes no sense.
No.
It's what it is now. It's like, man, the greed factor has become so crazy and people have contradicting ways of living because they don't want to be greedy, but they've been trained to be greedy for so long and they don't feel like they can survive or make happen what they make happen without that part. But that's everybody. So then, it can't happen. And like, fuck, man, everybody ain't gonna let go at one time. And the hope that one lets go and like each one teach one. I mean, fuck, you gonna keep that there. You want that hope to be there. You know what I'm saying? But It's like I said, it's what you doing. What you doing right now is that fucking futuristic shit of what we was doing, bro. You doing this shit relentlessly every fucking day, giving up yourself every day, your time, your effort. They don't know what it goes into editing your pre-show and just like the credits and shit like that, man. Then you putting beats on live for people. Like you constantly give it. So I know that shit gonna catch on because shit, man, I'm your top fan, bro. Dead ass. Man, I tell everybody. Because I recognize that. I'm like, that shit is beautiful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, if I can see it and I wear glasses, nigga, I know all motherfuckers can see it. Dead ass. That shit beautiful as fuck, bro. Like, I be in the crib like, damn, man, I feel lazy. Like, I feel like maybe the world maybe made me bitter. Nah, I ain't bitter, man. I feel like I gotta give with you. I gotta give too. Like, fuck this. You inspire me to get back to my giving self. Fuck that. That's beautiful, bro. That's the energy you need to spread. You got me, nigga. I'm infected. So hopefully I'll infect somebody else. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. 25 years ago, bro, I might have kicked your door open. Fuck the made you now, you heard? Fuck. Everybody graduate from life, man. I made a million and one mistakes. And I'm just grateful and humble that I was allowed to be on this earth present to make up and allow and pay for, and for all of that. So it's like it's a whole humble state I walk in. It's a whole grateful state I walk in every day. Because some people don't get the allowance to be here to pay for their mistakes and understand them and seeing. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for that every fucking day. And when I see you giving relentlessly, I'm like, man, I need to do that too. That's dope. Fuck else I'm gonna do with my spare time besides give.
Right.
Everybody take, nigga. Fuck, I want to do something different. Everybody fucking takes. Why not give, bro? This shit dope as hell, bro. Infectious, dope. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Nobody's touching this right now. Nobody.
I appreciate that, bro. You don't know what that means, man. Like I said, I'm riding blind. In the sense of I don't know what it means to y'all. I know what it means to me to have our voices heard, our people heard. I'm not one to be worrying about who the hell is doing this and who the hell is doing that.
Right.
I'm more about let's focus on the one thing we all have right, which is we live here. So that is deserving of a voice. To say that we exist, I think it's just we don't need to agree on everything. We don't need to be cool. We don't need to have these long. There's people I haven't talked to in like 20-something years, and I reached out to them, and they're like, "Of course I'll do that."
Of course.
Me? Why me? Like the idea of nobody's ever asked somebody to talk about their life. Like we normalize that shit everywhere else, right? Like we normalize that in Atlanta. Who the fuck are these wives? I don't even know who the fuck they're married to.
Right?
Who the fuck, are these people? They're in New York. They don't. That's cool, but they don't represent my story. Like we normalize it everywhere else, but here it's been that fight. It's been that fight to even feel like all the time everybody's devoted into their craft. A lot of people have given up. A lot of people have felt like don't nobody give a fuck about them. And they're absolutely right.
In a sense,
they're right. But once again, I'm not trying to be the answer. I want to be a part of the answer. And I feel this show is a part of the answer.
This is definitely part of the solution, brother. This is definitely part of the solution.
Right.
And that's all we can be this part.
That's all we can do, man. Now talk about that healing, that mental, spiritual, soulful healing you got yourself into, which is a beautiful thing. Free our brothers that have been locked up for dime bags of weed. Let's go with that. But talk about what got you into that and helping people in this new chapter of what we call trees. Talk about that.
So our company is Blooming Botanicals. The reason this whole company started is like my son has epilepsy, and it takes tinctures from CBD, which is extracted from THC. Everybody knows, from flower, and honestly, is extremely expensive if you have to have somebody else do it. So henceforth, I started studying, learning, and the company was built around him. It just started me making personal shit for him, maybe some stuff for my mom for her diabetes and stuff, just personal stuff for the family. And I was like, why not help others? I can say I price fair. I'm not like everyone else. It's not my only thing I do. I'm a chef, so that also made me inspired to make my own tinctures for my son. And the cost and the fact that I know I can figure out a recipe myself is what really bloomed the whole business. Because I mean, I've been smoking trees since '81, bro. It was like I didn't know. If you could say that you knew, you can listen to all the roster music in the world and sing the songs, you think you know what they're talking about until you actually study and break down what's actually in it and what activates it and when it's activated and how it saturates, how it applies to the fats in your body. Yeah, I mean, then it becomes school, and it was worth it because it's for my son.
That's fucking amazing.
So it wasn't built to like around like, yo, I got trees, yo, I'm gonna sell trees better than everybody. Because it's 2021. Motherfuckers be showing you 58 pounds of IG, and I'm like, you a liar. But whatever, that don't matter. It was like shit. It was
but that's fucking beautiful, man.
Son, bro. It had nothing to do with me, my wants, my desires. It wasn't no monetary shit. Nothing. I was just like, yo, fuck. I can't keep paying for this shit. I'm a chef. My queen baked. My kid needs his meds. Man, the fuck out of here. I can read and write, bro. I used to go to the library. I don't even need Google. I really used to go to the library. It would take me a week to prove you wrong, but when I proved you wrong, nigga, I could be like, bitch, and just slap the book on the floor on your bitch ass and everything. You know what I'm saying? It meant something. So it's some real shit, bro. I had to do it. It's like, it's something I had. Nobody taught us how to be economically prepared in life for my generation or economically smart. They might have taught us how to make money. Never taught us how to manage it. So I'm gonna do it in my generation and show my youth that like half the shit that we used to be consumers of are products that we can make. No, you're not gonna not be a consumer of anything at all. No, you can't totally be 100% self-sufficient. You can, but shit, the government laws ain't gonna allow you to be 100% self-sufficient. You gonna have to pay some taxes and all kind of other shit. Something's gonna have to come out your pocket. But there's certain things that you won't have to do, man. Preventative medicines, bro. Like alkaline water is a priority in my house, man, because disease cannot thrive in alkalinated water, bro. So it's like I keep it at 9.5 pHs and better for my whole family, from my 83-year-old mother to my 3-year-old son, man, everything in between. And it costs more, but fuck, that means, well, I can't buy Jordans. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'll buy 80 cases of alkaline water to keep my fucking family alive. Fucking, the other shit ain't really that important, bro. I really don't give two fucks about nothing except for their health, their mental health, because that's what's gonna change everything from what's under their generation. You know what I'm saying? It was back then, they like, oh, get him off the video game, you're gonna be stupid. I'm like, man, you better get good. That motherfucker making $250,000 a month on this game. You better practice, you son of a bitch, versus like, yo, get off that game, you're gonna be dumb. You know what I'm saying? I would have never imagined a world where fucking weed's recreational, legal, and medicinal. Shit, man, if I was prepared for that as a youth, then yeah, monetarily, I probably would have had the first black-owned dispensary, bro, because I would have been prepared for that shit. And then once I got hit with the whole epilepsy thing and all that, I would have been way prepared, business-wise, mind-wise, you know what I'm saying? Educationally-wise, I would have had to study that because it'd have been part of the future. So it's like how people are looking at stocks and thinking they know something because they Dogecoining and they Bitcoin. It's like you gotta understand. It's like life, bro. This is legal gambling, bro. You taking a gamble, you don't know shit. You can't just jump in. You can't just start jumping double dutch, bro. You gotta use one fucking rope first. You ain't just jumping in. Right. You gotta keep it simple, stupid. First. So man, like the baby steps and keep that shit 100.
But I think that shit is dope, though, son. Like at the end of the day, necessity is the mother of invention, right? You needed it, and therefore it had to be done. And it's crazy, like you said, given the fact that your ass is a damn rasta with the weed, and it was used for one purpose all of this. All these years, and now that you need it, it allowed you to look at the same object in a different light because it needed your son needed it, and it's amazing how people are brought back to the root or the beginning of things 360, and beautiful things come of that, and it inspires you to do others. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay, boom. Let's try this. Let's try to like when you was talking about with the show. Like I never thought in a million years I would be doing anything like this. Like, I would have fucking laughed at you. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You know, but it just shows you necessity is the mother of invention. When you need something, you're gonna find a way. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna make it happen.
You got to, man. I mean, especially when you got people that rely on you, people that can't take care of themselves, people that you love, that you really can't do nothing but be an inspiration for them because you don't have the monetary ways to help them. And if you did, you would. So it's like, as long as you stay, I stay in my lane, bro. I'm not no super dude. Like I tell my kids all the time, like, yo, I'm number 2 dad. Fuck out of here. Don't think I'm number 1 dad, yo. I'm number 2 all day. Number 1 is fucked up because I'm right behind him and he keep looking at me all day, man. Fuck, keep your head straight, nigga. Stay in your lane. I'm number 2. Yeah, I ain't the best in the world. You just lucky. I be telling when my kids be in public, yo, I'm so fucked up. And when kids be in public like that, dad be like, shh, that's not a real word to black kids. Dead people and some real shit because that's how we grew up, bro. There's never been a word. So the same way that you bringing back the whole inspiration for family as like family is a universe, that shit real in life, bro. Trying to teach them family is super important for anything to grow, bro. You gotta have a garden, you gotta have fertile soil, you gotta have somebody to tend that shit. If it ain't raining, somebody gotta water it. It's like soup. It takes a village.
Right.
You know, fucking village, bro.
Now speaking of that village, because you alluded to it, you're a chef.
Yes, sir.
What inspires you? I mean, obviously, anyone there's a difference between cooking and being a chef. Now it's beyond just loving to cook for people. Chef is now you're saying, all right, this is an art now. Now I'm just creating paintings with food.
Yeah,
why?
Art and design.
How did you get into it?
Art and design. My major was photography and advertisement. Being a battle rapper and my grandmother, bro. She cook everything, bro. I'm a skinny chef, bro. Everybody like, oh, we can't trust a skinny chef. And I'm like, yeah, you can. I ain't got no food left, bro. I sold out. I can't eat. It's the fucking fat chefs. It's the fat chefs you can't trust. They eating all they fucking food, bro. They eating all the profit. Fuck out of here. Yo, my grandmother, bro, she could cook anything. Me being that dude, I'll be in the kitchen with her watching, bro, because I didn't like waiting for my food. I didn't really like sitting at the table with everybody else. So I kind of used to stand and eat throughout the whole kitchen with her while she cooking. So she taught me how to curry, how to like steam fish, bake fish, grill fish, like, oh, I mean, you name it, anything from Barbados, Trinidad, anything, because, yeah, she from Barbados, my family from Barbados.
Yep. Shout out to Barbados.
So, yeah, so it's like, boom. It's like, damn, dude. So it's like everything she cooked was on point. I mean, she could make baklava, bro, and like rugula. Like, I don't even care where it came from. If it came to bacon, she make German chocolate cake better than German. Man, I don't know what the hell was wrong with that lady, but she was sick. So she fucking that's like who I followed her around, I swear, for at least 13 years, bro. Every summer for like 3 months, every summer just followed her around the kitchen, bro. Just all right, and then one day
nothing written down.
No, nothing, bro. Everything's in my head, bro. I can make anything y'all ever see. Man, I'm that dude. I'm waiting for Bobby Flay to try to fuck with a nigga, bro. Whack him, bro. Like I take that shit like battle rap. Oh, you about to see my boy? Come here, Trey. Come here. This is who started Blooming Botanicals. This is my little man. This is my little man, man. Say peace.
What's up, champ? What's up, champ?
Say peace.
What's going on, champ?
Yes. This is Atreyu Mordecai Bloom. This is Naya Bengi. Naya Bengi, like the Rasta tribe. You gonna see the little Bloomtang clan right here. You ever see
Bloomtang clan?
Bloomtang clan ain't nothing.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No.
Come here, and this is little dudes right here, little Judah. Little Judah, the baby computer.
What's going on?
Say
peace. What's up, family? Peace.
Yeah, they say peace. It was raised by the God. Go. All right, go eat. Put my grind down. Go eat. See y'all later. Yeah. That's what it do, man. So like, yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Now back to hip hop. Talk about what you see right now in 2021 in Orlando as far as hip hop is concerned. Do you feel like we're in a good place, or do you feel like we need work?
We need work. I see a lot of talented youth. I see a lot of bitter old folks not realizing like these kids look like how Melly Mel and them look like back in the days with the crazy dressing and all of that, man. You gotta there's a lot of youth are talented, bro. I mean, we might not agree with their style, and I really ain't mad with none of their styles. Like if it's if a hit, it's a hit. Don't be mad because you don't agree with how he come out or how he look. You know what I mean, it's fuck out of here, man. Promote his music. There's a lot of bitter old folks running this shit, bro. And
ain't that crazy?
I ain't one of them bitter old niggas, B. Like, yo, shout out to Pretty Lou. All right, man, Pretty Lou, my boy from the Lost Boys. Shout out to Chief. These are all my cats, bro. Pretty Lou's son, Lou got cash. I love that little dude, man. Shit is slapping. But it's like, there's so many bitter old cats. It's like, come on, man, push them. Push these kids the same way that somebody pushed Melly Mel with his spike bracelets and his tight ass pants. It's the same shit, bro. The same exact shit they do.
It is.
All they doing is looking at their old influences.
I think what the problem is, when it comes to old versus young, I feel like for a lot of them, and this is probably going to sound insanely crazy, and I mean it to sound insanely crazy, that old people uninvited themselves to their own damn celebration.
Yeah.
You know, and why I say that is for a lot of times old people are so worried about being young.
Yeah,
they don't want to be celebrated. They don't want to be relevant. Right. Well, I don't think they share the same space. Relevancy is the idea of it. For me, anytime I hear relevant, meaning like, does your life still mean something?
Oh yeah, like a Juicy J. Right? It's like the old folks say all either Juicy J's or they Boosies.
Right.
Still popping.
Your life means something. It should. Just because your kids tell you you're old doesn't mean you need to tune into that in a bad way. You are old.
Yeah, you getting grown. You're growing up.
But you should be still doing whatever you came to do to avoid any bitterness.
Yeah. Pass the torch.
Right.
Pass the torch.
If you're going to
pass that torch, like, yes.
If you're gonna support children, and we know how crazy we were, the only way we really learn is by watching.
Yeah.
We could see bitterness as well. Yeah. It's not even so much hearing it, because you can overstand that. Yeah. You see it. It's like, nah, bro. Nah. Not gonna get me, copper. You know, it's that kind of like they want to be involved, but they don't want them involved.
Yeah.
And then how you gonna cross that bridge? That bridge sound like everybody going in the water. You know what I mean? Like, and kids see that shit. They might be stupid in the sense of wisdom, not having that wisdom yet, but we are teaching them how to be bitter. And there's a lot of bitter young people.
A lot of bitter motherfuckers, bro. You gotta let this shit evolve and go. All of this shit is coming full circle. Every time I see dudes like Little Uzi Vert, I be cracking up and I be mixing it with a Melly Mel picture. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. How this nigga dressed the same way like
leather
36
pants.
years later. I'm like 36 years later, I'm looking at the same picture, bro.
Right. And I think that's good. And I think that's good.
Is upset. Let them niggas be extravagant and flamboyant. Let them express themselves. This is what they do. That's like telling a painter, like, oh, I don't like that brush stroke. Oh, why'd you make that eye like that? Man, get the fuck out. That's somebody's art. First of all, maybe it's just not for you. But you ain't got to continue. Yeah, first, it's somebody's art, bro. Second of all, maybe it's not for you. Somebody else might like it. Why you gonna try to deter somebody from liking it before they even get a chance to see their own first visual? That's that bitter. You know what I'm saying? When you had that bitter, bro, you taking away somebody's ability who weaker than you to just like get their own visual on their first own experience. Now they done heard your word or tasted your bitterness, and now that bitterness is in their brain and their tongue and their taste. So once they're looking at this person's art, they're already approaching it with the bitterness that you done canceled their thoughts with. Fuck out of here.
What's so insane, right? And what's so insane about it, at the end of the day, the fact that they're bucking what has been done to do what they're doing should tell everyone around them, I mean, like the world, that there is no rules. Like, I don't know who the fuck said that the only people that could do something is the young people. We bury our people faster than all get out. And then all of a sudden, because we buried them when they were 30 and they die at 50, now everybody's got tears. But we already buried them. We said that they weren't relevant.
Yeah.
We've told them you can't do that music anymore. You can't do the young people's music anymore.
Yeah.
So therefore you can't do any music. Or you can't do any you can't be relevant anymore. And it's like saying, like, because your kids get old, you're no longer a father.
Right? So wild shit.
It is. It's sick.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then, you know, we wonder why the kids look at us like we're a bunch of idiots. And to be fair to idiots, we are idiots.
We are fucking idiots.
We're all fucking idiots.
To them, we are.
Right. To be
like,
fair.
They be looking at us like, dude, you way offline with life. And we're like, no, we're not.
You know, I just, you know, I don't know what the answer is other than spread love and, you know, ignore the idea of what the world is telling you to do, because that's not really the truth. The truth lies in you. Yeah. And the truth, because it lies in you, is always going to sound crazy to the world.
Of course, bro. You can't let the world make you bitter.
Right. Shout out to Process on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, you tend to live a better life that way when you absolutely do not give a fuck.
No, it's not even about not giving a fuck. It's about not caring about bullshit. Because there's so much shit. Yeah, there's so much shit you should care about that, yeah, there's a whole lot not give a fuck about. Yo, dude, I don't give a fuck about a whole bunch of shit. It might sound like I'm a horrible person, but that's because I don't talk about the shit I give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because
I sound horrible, dude. They be like, damn, he don't give a fuck about shit.
How
I actually do. I'm just like,
how much time you got for me to tell you what I do give a fuck about? Right?
Right.
We'll be here for the next 20 years talking about what I give a fuck about, but what I don't give a fuck about, you know, I think not giving a fuck has got a real bad rap, because, you know, at some point, you have to let the world go to fulfill or live out your purpose. You cannot give a fuck about who's going to be around as you do your purpose, what's going to happen when you do your purpose, what critiques they are. Like, you have to just live.
Got to.
You know, and I think when we say live, we don't, you know, not giving a fuck about people is the equivalent of not giving a fuck about yourself.
Exactly.
You know, giving a fuck about loving someone is like the equivalent of not loving yourself. But with purpose, I just feel like you never have to go into those waters at all. Like, I never have to be flowing in confusion if I'm doing what I need to be doing. Like you said, right. If I'm in my lane, I'm
stay
good.
in the lane.
It's always going to give me what I want. Right.
I'm a lane man, bro. I stay in my lane. I don't try to do shit that I ain't capable of. I don't try to fix shit I can't fix. I don't try to control shit I can't control. I stay in my fucking lane, bro. Keep it moving. Because if you get out your lane, man, that's that 2 steps forward and 1 step back bullshit. Because you kind of that's that dumbass you laugh at when you get to the light at the same time as him. He done made like 50. He's like all aggressive. And you just pull up at the light with him and it's like, I laugh at the fuckers.
Well, you
did all of that for what? Stay in your lane.
You talked about that bitterness.
Yeah.
What is one thing? Lane. What is one thing in Orlando if you could change tomorrow? If you had the power to change tomorrow, and you thought it would be a better thing for all involved, if you could change one thing in Orlando, what would that be?
Dude, I changed like all the control over what venues and everything come, man. And what events come.
Explain.
Yeah, all right. Like this is like the Friends, how Friends go. It's like it's been like a whole. I love Friends, bro, like everybody else, but it's like everywhere else. Like in Georgia, they got Bragg Jam. Everywhere you go, there's a politics to it. And everybody's all interconnected somehow, some way. Just like they got Lake Ivanhoe Village and the Thornton Village and Baldwin, and we got all these neighborhoods with parks, Winter Park, College Park, Baldwin Park, Parkity Park, Parks. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit is it's all intertwined with like shit. It's like ABC, NBC, and CBS and fucking little small business bullshit. But it's like certain people aren't in that clique or don't even have the ability to get in there.
Do you feel like they're the majority?
This goes with music, food. This is food, art, and music. That's what the control.
Yeah, it's all intertwined, right?
Yeah, they control the food, art, and music.
Right, and I've heard this argument. I've heard this argument before, and I was actually it actually was very enlightening. The conversation I had with this DJ, she basically said similarly to what you're saying. Even with the arts, like they use the arts to allocate grant money, and the grant money is never seen by the artists, or by the people involved. They just use us when they need to get more grant money, but they don't care about what the arts. No.
They get that grant money. By the time that shit trickle down, bro, it might be a free bag lunch and a box fucking juice for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You did a show for a bag lunch and a box juice, courtesy of your trickle down grant money, bro. And somehow you got tricked into doing that shit because it was set up through the city. But don't get me started, because when I run for a seat out here, bro, they're gonna have to make room for Bloom. Trust me. That's my campaign slogan.
Make room for Bloom. Let's go.
We ain't got room to grow, bro. Make room for Bloom. Because we know what that means. I'm going for all of them, bro. Jerry Demons, Dick Santos, all the fuckers, bro. I want one of these seats. I want one of them.
But I know you're being fucking hilarious. But you are making a very, very great point, which is maybe that's what it's going to take.
It does take that.
For us to come together and figure out who, as a collective, like they do when they start businesses or
come together, get that face, stick them in there.
Right. Like figure out who's the person that needs to go.
Write a list of orders. Do this. Right. You are titular. You are strictly titular, my dude. Bam. Right. Take this list and do this. You're my grocery list of politics shit I want done. That's it.
Right. So you hear that, Orlando? Is there anybody willing to run for office? I know we mess with Jesse Jazz a lot, especially during the 2020 election period. Everybody was saying, run for president, Jesse. You hear that, Jesse? I don't know if that's you.
Come on, Jess.
But you might know somebody, damn it. Who is it?
Campaign, bro. I'll run the whole shit. I'll do all the advertisements, son. You print the flyers. I'll make all the slogans. I got you.
Run for city council. Get these people out of here that only want the interest of 3 people. Let's get them out of here. We need an interest that is for the entire for our entire city that is devoted to allowing everyone and not people with large checkbooks that only want to keep their people in there. Their checkbook should be for the city and not for personal gain. It should be for the entire city. They make more money that way.
Yeah, that way
they just will have less control.
That way the grants will come more frequently. Right. They'll see something's happening. They'll see, we gave them the grant instead of them waiting once a year to divvy up their little thing. They're like, oh yeah, there's once a year barbecue and yacht. Hey, and bam, it's like, nah. Once you start contributing to the arts and the artists, then
there should be a hip hop. There should be a hip hop museum in Orlando.
Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, man.
On all of the artists, going back to and not just artists, but everybody that's made a contribution to hip hop, Electric Avenue, Magic Mike, Cheetah Records, Rip It Records, like every
Cheetah Records, baby.
Everyone, yes, everyone.
Across the street from Lake Eola, bitch.
And it should be in the heart of downtown Orlando. Master Clay D.
From Lake Eola, bro.
Yeah. Master Clay D. CC, Nasty, Warheads, The Few, Shaq, Paradox. Every piece of memorabilia that has been a basically landmark in Orlando. There should be a place that everyone could go and really look at the history of our city and our hip hop and what we've done out here and our music and our artwork and the clubs that are no longer here. All of it.
Between Swam and E-Turn, bro, they've been all
over. Right.
Between Swamburger and E-Turn, them two been all over. Representing the old hard B.
Yep.
Look at what Nasty did. Look at what Nasty did. Wound up with Ludacris and all that stuff. Man, these are old town cats, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
Our
city needs to know what these people have done.
Yeah, man.
Without having to go to a club. Without having to go to, or know someone that knows them. If there should be a spot where we could all go to, and take our kids so they could see, hey, this happened down here. This was an epic moment in Orlando history here. This happened.
We got the only spot downtown, the pizza shop that burnt down. They still ain't built shit on that. You heard? That was an epic night. Yep. Niggas come out of the club, the whole pizza shop on fire, bro. Niggas go, that was some epic shit. Yeah, so I don't know if it was Deco's or Zuma P said, we come out and get the whole fucking shit on fire, B.
Yeah.
We ain't built a fucking thing on there yet.
Light up Orlando with all the riots, all the craziness, the Visages, the Park Avenues, the heroes, the rainbows, rainbows.
Winter Park had a mall, but it was Winter Park Mall.
Winter Park Mall, Altamont Mall,
right?
Fashion Square Mall, Colonial Plaza, like all of these places, man. I mean, like
falling apart. They like relics, bro, just falling apart.
But there should be a place where we see
anybody should have a walk of fame, bro. We should have it downtown like Hollywood stars. Nigga, come on, man. We got Wayne Brady and motherfuckers like that from
Wayne Brady.
We should have we got Tosh.0. We got Dante Cole.
Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight, Dante Culpepper. We got man, Shaq, man. We got fucking we got Walk of Fame cat. We should have stars straight downtown on the concrete. Cause man, we manufacture stars from this place, man.
Let's build a commission. Jesse, you're on the check-in. You already know what we're talking about. A commission of people that would be willing to go down, right down to City Hall, 100, 200, 300 deep, to demand that our people are recognized in this city outside of what they've allowed to be recognized. Because right now we're dealing with what they have allowed, but it doesn't represent our entire city.
No.
There's a lot of people that have put their blood, sweat, and tears out in this place. And yes, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just as simple as you walk down the Walk of Fame of Lake Eola or Orange Avenue right on the strip.
Wherever, man.
Where everybody knows.
Wherever it's at. It needs
wherever
to be recognized. It needs to be recognized. I mean, that includes all the people that did the rave shit and everything. Because Orlando had their years of raves and clubs just smashed. Dude, they have a whole rave era on YouTube about Orlando because Orlando started that rave shit, bro. Pretty much.
Right.
It's
pretty
like
much.
the history. Like we got the hip hop history, we got the rave history, we got mad motherfucking talented people who are like musicians, literally singers out this ass, bro.
Athletes,
Dancers,
actors,
athletes.
actresses, all of it.
This is like, yo, man, this is like a tiny ass New York or a big ass Cali.
Right. All the people that Full Sail has pumped out.
For real, man. For real.
All the people that Dr. Phillips has pumped out.
For real,
and
man.
that went on to do great things. Like I said, when we start peeling that onion, man, you start to realize more people will be interested in something like that as a sign of city pride and as a recognition of the stories that are in Orlando, and so.
Yeah, it's some stories out this motherfucker, boy.
Boy, you ain't lying.
Stories out this shit we can tell for years.
All day long.
Boy, yeah, I can tell you some shit. I can tell you about one day at the radio station, but it take about 15 hours. I can run you through the whole 15. It'd be horrible. But like I said, certain shit I can't talk about with the rest of my partners present. Cause man, it's like watching a video from each angle. You got to see shit that happen, man.
Okay, could you tell our people where can they find your pop-up with the food and anything else you're promoting out here? Where can they find it?
All right, cool. You check me eatme365.com or you can catch me on Instagram, eatme365. And then, man, we got Bloom Botanicals, same thing, Instagram.
Hi.
Bloom Botanicals, same thing, Bloom Botanicals. Catch me on IG. I'm usually in Lake Ivanhoe on the pop-ups or somewhere downtown. I usually got my little man with me because it's like he's not my mascot, he's my midget. He's my midget me. So he be with me everywhere.
Apprentice.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, that's what to do, man. You catch me down Lake Eola, catch the website, www.eatme365.com. And that'll take you to every other thing that you need to be at. It'll give you a menu. I accept all forms of payment. I do caterings. Need only like a 2-day notice because I'm in the kitchen. You can tell me catch an emu tomorrow, bitch. It's on. I like that challenge. I grew up battle rapping. So it's like, fuck yeah, don't give me no challenge.
Well, it's been an honor to have you on the show, man. Long time coming. You're always welcome on the show.
Dude, it's more of an honor for me to be on this show. Cause dude, it's like, yo, if we could have passed the torch to somebody, man, coming from me, you just made all four of us, man. Made us feel like we need to do more work. Fuck out of here. This shit is dope as hell, bro. I watch. Come on, man, I'm top fan. It ain't for no bullshit reason. I'll be on my tablet, baby, watching, or the phone. You don't know what fucking platform I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on it, bro, because that's what it is. Yo, Strange in the house.
Let's go.
That's how much I love the Warheads. That's my boy Strange Flow.
Let's go.
Yo, that's my boy. That man L2. God damn. You already know I gotta get this Bloomington clan on Smash.
I heard that, man. Yeah, man. You already know, man. Hey, salute, my brother. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will talk here soon, brother.
All right, see you soon, brother. Peace.
All right, love you, man.
Love
Give it up for Low Balls, man. Low Balls and all. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, we made it through another one, people. Shout out to all my peoples that tuned in tonight, man. Love y'all. Jesse Jazz in the house. My man Slick. What's going on? My man Comatose. Okido. What's good? My man Process. What's up? Alfredo. What's good, man? You already know. Strange Flow. Love y'all, man. Appreciate all the time you spent with me. It's just my way of giving back to the city, man, and providing a way for us to speak to each other in a human way. We should do a pop-up museum. You already know, man. Shout out to Okido, bro. You know what we're talking about, man. Let's commission enough of us to say, hey, if we got to go down to City Hall together, I'm right there with you. Who's with me? Let's make this happen, man. Our city needs this. We need a place that we could go and take our kids. they can see what has been done in this city. If we live here, we give a shit. We care. Yes. Shout out to Alfredo. What's good, homie? So it's something to think about, man. It's what we're doing, man. Tomorrow, we will be on again. And for those that don't know, I will be at the Iron Cow on the 1s and 2s, kicking off the video single release from my man Jay Terra and Lavindi, making a rare appearance at Iron Cow on the 1s and 2s. If you ain't got nothing to do on a Saturday night, come out and check that out. It's gonna be dope. A lot of great performances. It's gonna be nice. So without further ado, I'd like to say good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
Orlando has long been known as the City Beautiful, also known as the City with a
Sound. Live on stage. The sound.
Orlando!
So, is they ready?
You mean to say that's the best you can do?
Hip hop is something you live.
Almost anybody could do better than that.
You know? Okay, the sound of Orlando!
Show.
Knock this down like it's supposed to be.
On your FM dial.
Say Ron Carr.
Is to turn the whole this up.